Hello, Virgo. This is your career, job, money reading. So, initially, I've pulled the Seven of Cups energy. As you can see, this is not the most popular card, um, but in its most positive way, it's about options, right? But there's a sense of you to be wary of those options, because the snake is the image that actually caught my attention when I pulled out that card. And it's two things. One, don't fall for schemes that has no foundation whatsoever. I feel like they're showing you, some kind of smoke and mirror uh, production, okay? But there's nothing else. They're just there to ensnare people, okay? But for others of you, you're the snake in a sense where um, there's a sense of you trying to be the friendly one at work, right? And as well as to follow the rules. You're trying to, bring your outgoing side as well as your, um, I want to say practical, but it's more about being the Hierophant energy, right? Following the rules that are provided, exceeding also, being able to go to the next level, because that's exactly what you're desiring, right? The Seven of Cups is looking up at the opportunities that are there. He's not looking down. So there's a sense of you wanting to move up. But you're trying to figure out, well, you're moving up to what? Especially if you are in a, what I like to call the Seven of Cups mixed bag opportunities. And those mixed bag opportunities is, there's always a but, there's always a drawback. But the drawback is not great. Okay, certain drawbacks are minimal, but certain ones are not great at all because there's a sense of you sacrificing something. Okay, and right now, what's happening is that whatever that you've been sacrificed, you will no longer be sacrificing it because it's kind of part of your karma path or fate, destiny, whatever you call it. Because for some of you, there is an impending doom. Hopefully, I'm saying it right. There is going to be an ending. Okay. So, because I feel like you, I'm sorry, you feel like you've been put onto a path without knowing all the facts, right? For some of you did follow all the rules. I go to school, I go to university, I get the degree, but you feel like you've lost in some way. You feel like you haven't really gotten everything that you deserve and that you want, or you just realize that this path is no longer inspiring me, or it's not providing me for what I really want at the core. So for some of you, the universe is preparing to remove something out of your path. And I feel like this is something that you kind of created of your own making on an emotional level, even if um, you're not intentionally aware of it. Okay. But for others of you, you will be celebrating this ending. There's something good that's going to come out of this. Also, for some of you that you're not going to quit your job, or you're happy in your career, I feel like there's a sense of you needing to be wary of the people that you surround yourself with, the people that you call friends, right? You're attached, sorry, you're labeling certain people as friends, but they're not, right? Because they will walk all over you. Those people walk all over you. They will steal and cheat you if that's what's going to make them get the upper hand or get the deal. So I feel like there's a sense of you needing to be a little bit more detached with the people that you're dealing with, being objective, being friendly. But I feel like you need to have, when it comes to the snake, you're the snake. You need to have an air of mystery about you. okay, and not letting people get too close to try to mess up whatever you're doing, because you know what you're doing. Like, you're putting in the work and you have a goal to achieve, okay? Um, yeah, I feel like also when you when it comes to money, um, there's something that you really want to buy, but right now all you're doing is just passing in front of the window and waiting for a sale. I feel like that's what you're doing. You're waiting for a sale. For some of you, there's a specific store that you walk on by, or I feel like it's in the mall that you work at, and that store has a lot of interesting stuff. But for some reason, they are gonna go out of business. So the price is going to be ridiculously low. So be on the lookout for that. You'll be able to, for like, buy your friends, buy your loved ones a bunch of stuff as well for yourself. Okay. Um, but at the same time, I feel like it's asking you not to let your desires or emotions derail your pocket or derail your wallet, but kind of use it in a way to infuse because this is Venus in Scorpio, right? So Venus in Scorpio is kind of a weird energy when Venus is at home in its opposite, where you keep stuff, right? um, because you value it, right? Because you want to save it. But I feel like it's more about savoring the experience here instead of savoring things, right? So I feel like you're trying to find ways for your desires not to derail your savings account or your checking account, and you're trying to find the source. What's going on behind all of that smoke? What is it that I really want? What is it that I really want to achieve? And here with the Ten of Swords, I feel like there's a sense where you're gonna figure out that you are no longer wanting to be seen as this. I feel like it's related to your reputation. So again, for some of you, you are going to be changing your career, or you will be changing your job status, right? So I feel like you no longer want to be seen as this, as that. But I feel like what's going to be helpful for you is, instead of focusing on what you're not wanting, is more focusing on what you want to build and what you want to grow. Because I feel like with the Ten of Swords is the worst aspect of the seven of cups, but at least there's some good Three of Cups. So there's a sense of you focusing on that Three of Cups. What does that Three of Cups mean to you? I mean, is it the people at work? Is it, I don't know, that corner that you go to actually have a smoke break? What is it that you like? I feel like there's a sense of focusing all your attention on the good somehow. I know it's kind of difficult, but you'll do that, and I feel like that's going to bring changes to the way you see things. But I feel like there are options that are going to be provided to you, because I feel like you will be getting out of this dead end energy, right? You'll be, also some of you have a deadline that you need to respect, and you have no idea how that's gonna happen. But you know what? Once you put in the work, the win is gonna come for you, okay? You'll have it. It's gonna be yours. So, Virgo, I was happy to give you this reading. So, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.